So the new update has came, and I can't express on how it wasn't enough for GTA Online. It wasn't enough even for these unreleased vehicles that have me excited. I mean, go-karts, that's awesome. That's great. But it's just like the F1 cars. Like, it gets so old so quick. And I really, really think it's time for GTA Online. They need to have a new map. And I've been thinking lately a lot how to bring GT Online to where it once was. And the one of the best experiences that I had in any GTA Online was GTA 4. And GTA 4 was perfect. Nothing locked on. Like, you couldn't do homing missiles, you couldn't do anything. And it was all on skill. And the helicopters, you had skill in flying these things. And you have to have skill too, with these helicopters and planes. But as a lot of people that are more advanced than casual gamers, they have said that they need to have the same mechanics as GTA 4, and I really, really, really believe that GTA 6 is just going to be a mirror image of GTA 4, where the story is only going to go so far, and it's going to only go so far because it's going to be after GTA 4. And it's going to fill in what has been and has happened for the last several years since we last heard or seen Nico Bellic, or the last couple people that Rockstar hasn't brought into the online universe of GTA. And this is going to be a completely new thing where I know that people got a lot of slack. I hated it too. That when the PS5 came out, hey, guess what? GTA 5 is coming to PS5, another gen. Everyone disliked that. Everyone did. And I really think that when this year comes up, 2021, end of 2020, or I'm sorry, end of 2021, that we are going to meet and see Nico Bellic once again. I just think it's like too many things are to me, are kind of adding up. And what I mean by that is where you have so many signs and little hints. I feel like GT Online, everyone knows that they have just advanced it little by little every year. There was CEO crates, then there was MC businesses, and then the hangar came out, and you can do this exact same thing as a CEO business with crates, but guess what? You can go ahead and steal these crates for free. Yeah, you don't make that much profit, but it's a hell of a lot faster and easier than CEO. So, to me, I think that when GTA 6 is coming out, it's just going to be a advancement, a progression of GTA 4, where everything that was so great about GTA 4, the details and the map, will be enhanced and completely remastered, and you're basically getting back what you were taken from you in GTA 5. And I mean that as in, you could have picked up any object off the ground and threw it and used it as a weapon. You could also climb and crouch and just do so many things that you can't do on this game, on GTA 5. And there's so much updates in this game that makes you think, when is there going to be enough? You know? So imagine a GTA 5 being like a glazed donut, alright? And it was perfect. Icing, it was simple and delicious. Then you're like, oh, well, here's a couple updates. Okay, so you can put a little bit, put the chocolate icing on top. And then they added another update with cars and cars and cars. So these are all these sprinkles of, all sprinkles just put onto it. All right, no, we're having another update with a bunch of airplanes. Okay, here's some more icing. Okay, well, here's, a submarine. Well, that's more like custard. Like, whatever you want to believe it is. So, I really think that this game has hit that limit where there's literally too much. And I think Rockstar knows that now. That it's too much. And I say that because this update, none of these vehicles, I don't care about any of these vehicles other than this go-kart that we're going to get. And that's it. I don't care. It's literally just what's going to hold us off until the big drop. And if you think about it, GTA 4 is the perfect canvas for Rockstar and Take-Two. You're having New York City, alright, that will be completely, that's already been done. It's already been built for HD. So you remaster every little bit of it, alright? And you have the businesses, just like GTA 5. Then you add real estate. Then you add the cars that they have dumped us in GTA 5, and you have to maybe, for instance, you have to import them. Then you also have new phones, new gadgets, or bringing back the gadgets. You get all this stuff that you can bring over at a cost. So it's interesting to me that Rockstar has really basically, I'm burnt. I'm really burnt on this game. There's too much. There's too much for this map. Who wants a yacht and a submarine? I miss GTA 4 greatly. I played so many countless hours of playing as Nico, running around the cities, you being able to have a bite to eat, have a hot dog, whatever the hell it is, a soda. It was perfect. Nothing locked on. There was nothing overpowered. There was nothing like that. And I'm a high rank with a bunch of money that I don't give a damn about. And when I say I don't give a damn about, it's just like I don't want to blow it because it's useless. I worked all this time to make all this money, and I'm not going to blow it all. So what do? You make a whole new map where you take away the toxicity. You make it a GT Online 2.0. You take it back, because obviously they're not going to ever take away the oppressor. They're never going to take it away. If they have an update with a submarine and a guy talking about oppressors half the time, they joke about, they're literally making fun of themselves about how toxic and how unneeding the game is. And it's their cash cow. I mean, you gotta buy a freaking nightclub, then buy a terabyte, then buy a Mark II, and then you have to have upgrades. So how can that even work for to try to take something back? It's a part of online. So now you take back, you bring a whole new glazed donut, and you make that what made it delicious and everything. You don't add too much crap. You don't add too much sprinkles and icing and chocolate and peanut butter chips and chocolate chips and just and then add jelly on top of it. We don't want that. Obviously, I don't think anyone wants it. So this brings back to the new gen. I think that GTA 6 is going to be GT Online. Now, even the head of Take-Two even said that. So, what's even more perfect than having a map that you already created and just make it even more better? Rockstar recently took away GTA 4, took it off completely off Steam, and then they brought it back with Louise and Johnny. The trifecta, the three, just like GTA 5. Now, is that a coincidence to just GTA 5? Yes and no. It definitely was a reason to why it is, why there's three characters. Because what's even better than that? So then you add this remastered of GTA IV, and then you put a nice little big split or a mirror, and it's GTA, VI. And you say you have to complete all the story all over again. But it's remastered. It's perfect in any way. In every single way. Everything's enhanced. Everything's back to where it was, but better. Everything's better. Better than it's ever been. And then you have to progress. You have to keep these characters around the same storyline as GTA 5. Louise didn't pop in until the bank heist, Johnny didn't show up until later on. Just like GTA 5's story. So, you tie that all in. Game ends. Then you're back. And you get to play as Johnny. In GTA 5. You get to stay with like Louise and see what the hell he's been up to. And why did Gay Tony and Louise split again? What is Nico doing with his life? And you play those years until the end of GTA 5 happens. Then after that, GTA Online happens. And then your online character gets thrown into what's left of GTA 4. And everything's updated. For instance, your cell phone. Since 2013, you've had the same cell phone that Lester himself said that this phone produces a signal that is going to be broadcasted to everyone in the session. So what happens when you have more customization than ever before? Not just outfits, not just, cars, but say the pier. Like the pier. What was there's like the pier in GTA 4? There was another pier. You get to upgrade those places. Or properties, just like at the Eclipse Tower. But it's a blank canvas. You get charged for it. And then you rent it out to other low ranks that don't have the same rank as you. That don't have the same stuff as you. That you are now an empire. You are running the city. You are running the island. And Nico's with you. You're friends with Roman. Just like Lamar. Just like Gerald. Just like Madrazo. Just like all these people. And it's just better in every way than GTA 5. And they got rid of the toxicity. There's no homing missile. There's just the basics. Sticky bombs, guns, that's it. And that you upgrade your phone and take away the tracker. And you are completely off the radar, but you have to buy this upgrade. And every new phone has a new upgrade. Say at first it's going to be a setting. Have it off for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time with a cooldown of say 10 minutes. New phones come out. New phones come out. Your mental state brings your thing on the map, just like GTA 5, or just like Red Dead. And having all these fancy, flashy cars in a clustered city with so much traffic at hand, does it really make sense? So then you use the subway system. Everyone starts using the subway system. You're off the radar. You can't get blown up in a train. But you can sell these vehicles to other players if they want them. Make a profit. There's so much that you can do in Liberty City if you think about it. There's mini golf. There's everything that you could do. And
watch this shit. Yeah, boy.
Zombie. Going to the casino. Oh my god. That's